Before you walk away, before you delete the messages and silence your heart, pause. Because sometimes what you're about to give up on might be the very thing you were meant to grow through. This isn't just about her, it's about you, your heart, and the kind of love story you'll tell yourself for the rest of your life. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like to the channel and hit the bell for more videos. Not all distance means disinterest. When she pulls back, it doesn't always mean she's done. Sometimes she's processing. Sometimes she's protecting herself from being too vulnerable. Don't mistake emotional silence for emotional absence. She's not perfect, but neither are you. Before you list all the things she didn't do right, ask yourself this: did I truly love her, or did I love how she made me feel? Real love isn't about perfection. It's about patience, effort, and the willingness to grow through the flaws together. The problem isn't always her reactions. It's often your triggers. We all have emotional wounds. When she said something that hurt you, was it really about her, or was it something unresolved inside you? Don't give up because she triggered you. Learn from it. Love requires recommitment, not just feelings. There will be days when you won't feel in love. It's not a signal to leave. It's a signal to show up. Love isn't a constant emotion. It's a conscious decision made daily. She's been loving you quietly. Not all women express love through grand gestures. Sometimes it's in the way she remembers the little things, defends you behind your back, or just sits quietly beside you when you need peace. Don't overlook the subtle forms of affection. Healing takes time, even in love. If she's been hurt in the past, she may love you and still hold back. Give her grace. Your patience might be the first safe place she's ever known. A woman's silence is her loudest cry. If she's stopped fighting, stopped explaining, stopped reacting, it doesn't mean she stopped caring. It means she's exhausted. That's the moment to lean in, not walk away. You might be what she's been praying for. Yes, you. With your flaws, your fears, and your growth and progress, you might be the answer to the hope she never voiced out loud. Don't take that lightly. Walking away is easy. Fighting for love isn't. Anyone can quit. But building something real takes resilience. Before you leave, ask yourself, is this a pattern, or is this love worth fighting for? Leaving doesn't always set you free. You might feel lighter at first, but when the nights grow quiet and no one's there to understand your soul like she did, you'll realize peace without love feels like emptiness. If she wasn't worth it, you wouldn't be this conflicted. That knot in your chest, that hesitation, it's your heart whispering, this still matters. Listen to it before it's too late. Real love isn't found. It's built. It's built in the arguments, the forgiveness, the late-night conversations, the messy moments, the shared dreams, and the decision to stay, even when it's easier to go. She might be testing your patience, not your love. Sometimes women want to see if you're consistent, not just when things are good, but when they're hard. If you give up too soon, you prove her fears right. Emotional maturity means listening without defending. Instead of reacting, try understanding her pain, even when you disagree. That's when healing starts. Her trauma isn't her fault, but her healing might be with you. You may not have caused her pain, but you might be the one strong enough to love her through it. Women don't always want solutions. They want space to be heard. You don't need to fix her emotions. Just sit in them with her. That's how trust is built. Being right won't keep you warm at night. Sometimes winning the argument means losing the connection. Choose love over ego. She remembers the way you made her feel. Not what you said, not what you bought her, but how you made her heart feel safe or unsafe. She's more attracted to your presence than your perfection. Your ability to show up consistently, emotionally, authentically, is more valuable than any flawless trait. You don't lose her in a moment. You lose her in the repetitions, neglect, indifference, emotional absence. They build slowly. She leaves after the 100th disappointment, not the first. Saying, "I love you" means nothing without action. Love isn't a sentence. It's a series of choices, sacrifices, and emotional investments. Her mood swings aren't always about you. Hormones, stress, fear, pressure, they all play a role. Don't take it personally. Hold space instead. Her love language might not match yours. If you keep showing love in your way and ignoring hers, she'll feel unloved even when you think you're trying. The strongest women often hide the deepest pain. If she's acting tough, there's a chance she's protecting something deeply fragile. When she starts mirroring you, she's losing herself. When she stops expressing her own needs just to please you, it's not a sign of love. It's a sign of internal loss. Apologies without change are manipulation. If you say, sorry, but repeat the same behavior, you're not healing her, you're hurting her deeper. Forgiveness doesn't mean she forgot. She might forgive you, but the scars stay. Healing takes time and consistent love. The real test comes when you're tired, angry, or stressed. How you treat her in those moments says more than how you treat her on date night. Her expectations are based on her efforts. If she's giving her all, she expects the same. It's not entitlement, it's equity. She doesn't want a hero. She wants a human. Be vulnerable, be honest, be real. That's how she connects to you. She'll start matching your energy. If you pull back, she'll eventually stop reaching. If you stop showing love, she'll stop hoping. Most breakups don't happen because of one big thing. They happen from 1,000 little things that were ignored. Your silence speaks volumes. When you don't communicate, she fills in the blanks with fear. Trust is built in the smallest moments. Answering a call, remembering what she said, supporting her when it's inconvenient, that's what builds love. Every "she's overreacting" is a missed opportunity to understand. If she's emotional, it's a sign something matters to her. Instead of judging, ask why. Some women need to feel safe before they feel sexy. Emotional safety unlocks physical intimacy. Don't ignore the connection. If you're bored, you're not paying attention. There's always something new to learn about her. Explore her thoughts like it's the first date again. Affection isn't optional. It's fuel. Hugs, kisses, touches, compliments, they matter. Don't stop just because the honeymoon phase ended. Not all wounds can be healed by love alone. Sometimes therapy, space, and inner work are necessary. Be supportive, but don't expect to fix everything alone. She notices everything, even what you don't say. Your tone, body language, hesitation, it all speaks. Make sure it's saying the right thing. If she feels unseen, she'll eventually find someone who sees her. Attention is not love, but lack of attention often ends it. Reassurance isn't clingy, it's clarity. If she asks, "Are we okay?" don't get annoyed. She's asking because she cares. One sincere compliment can undo a week of doubt. Never underestimate the power of your words. They either build her up or tear her down. Don't let her be the only one fighting. When she feels like she's the only one trying, she eventually stops. And when she stops, it's often permanent. She craves emotional intimacy more than sex. When she feels understood, connected, and emotionally close, physical intimacy flows naturally. The way you handle her tears says everything. Do you comfort her? Dismiss her? Walk away? That moment defines whether she feels safe or ashamed. Love isn't a contract, it's a commitment. It won't always feel good, but if it's real, it'll always be worth fighting for. If she still cares enough to argue, she hasn't given up yet. The moment she stops caring, she stops talking. Don't mistake quiet for peace. Sometimes it's just the prelude to goodbye. Consistency, chemistry. Sparks fade, but effort, reliability, and showing up, that builds something lasting. If you're willing to walk away, at least try to understand what you're walking from. Not everything that's hard is meant to be left. Some things are meant to be rebuilt, stronger, wiser, deeper. Love feels easy at first. The work comes later. And the real relationship begins after the butterflies fade. That's where patience, commitment, and character are tested. She may not need you to fix her, but she hopes you'll stay. Sometimes she's not looking for solutions, just your presence. Stay through her storms, not just her sunshine. Ignoring her emotional needs is the fastest way to lose her. You can be faithful, provide, and still lose her, because emotional neglect is louder than you think. She starts to heal when she feels seen. Validation heals wounds faster than advice. When she says, "This hurt," don't explain, just listen. Love isn't lost overnight. It fades in silence. Every unspoken thought, every ignored emotion, every withheld embrace adds up. Speak now or regret the silence later. Conclusion. So before you give up on her, ask yourself, have I really done all I could to understand her heart? Because some love stories don't need a new beginning. They just need a deeper commitment to the one you already have.